Good morning, and happy Thursday, everyone. It is time for our weekly live. I'm Lisa DeTavel, Chief Cheerleader and owner of Relationship Connections Facebook group, Relationship Connections Referral Network, and Tiger Eye Solution, an expert virtual assistant business that supports speakers, coaches, and solo professionals. Today, in this weekly live, we're going to talk about digital organization. Last week, we were talking about organizing your office. Today, we're going to talk a little bit more about organize your computer and your tasks, your clients, etc. But before we dive into our topic, I do want to welcome everyone to the Relationships Connections Weekly Live. This is a group that is actually a community. If you're not part of our Facebook group, head on over to Facebook, put in the search bar Relationships Connections. Both words have an S on the end. It is a free Facebook group that you can be a part of. It's for all professionals. So if you're not already a part of our free Facebook group, head on over there. We would love to welcome you. If you are new to the community, I would like to welcome you. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and post in the comments who you are, what your business is, what you do, how you help others, etc. Just let us introduce yourself and tell us, a little bit about you and what you do. So again, this community is this group is a community where we're network and get to know each other to help each other grow our businesses. Growing businesses is all about relationships, right? All about who you know and who could benefit from what you have to offer, right? But you have to build those relationships first. So that's what our community is about. And again, if you are new to the community, I'd like to welcome you. So please, comment below and let us know who you are and what you do. I also would like to invite, if you haven't already, invite everyone to visit our Relationship Connection Referral Network bi-monthly meeting. And our next monthly meeting is September 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We do have bi-monthly meetings on the first and third Tuesday of every month. So we just had one this past Tuesday. So our next meeting will be September 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. These meetings do have a duration of about an hour. It is a structured meeting. You will get the opportunity to share your elevator speech, if you will. And we usually do have a person that actually presents like a 10-minute presentation during those 1 hour meetings. So if you're not a member, you can visit twice before deciding if you want to become a member. This is a paid network. So it is $47 a month to be a member of the Relationship Connections Referral Network, the network itself. We also have what we call gathering and trainings. These are once a month meetings. They can last up to an hour and a half. We do regular networking at the beginning of the meeting, and then we also have a special guest speaker that comes and talks to us for about 20 to 25 minutes and educates us on what they do within their business and how they help others. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to all members that are part of the Facebook group. If you have any promotions or any special events that are happening now or going to be coming up, soon in the future, you are welcome to post about those events or things that you have going on within your business in that free Facebook group. So if you're a member of the free Facebook group, please go ahead and post about anything that you do have going on within your business, okay? And of course, at the end of all our meetings, we do have, a few minutes for questions and answers at the end of the meeting. If you have any questions about the bi-monthly meetings or the gathering and trainings, post those in the comments below this video or send me a private message. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Again, our next bi-monthly meeting is September 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And then our next gathering and training will be September 27th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So go ahead and put those dates on your calendar so you can be ready to come join us. And again, this is a paid network to be a part of. You can come visit our bi-monthly meetings twice for free. Gathering and training meetings are free for all professionals. But if you do want to become a member of the network, it's $47 a month or $525 annually. We do ask you to commit to being a member for a year duration. And again, this is where you can build those relationships and power partners to help you grow your business. We would love to have you come join us. We do have goals, of course, for the network. We do hope to grow to where we can branch off into other groups. We have one group currently. And as we do grow and branch off into other groups, each group will have a different group leader. The current group that we do have, I am the leader of that group. But as we have more members come in, I would ask them to take over a group leadership role and go and create another group on a date and time that works best for that group leader, which gives you a variety as well, right? You can pick which group you would want to be a part of at that time as to what group and the date they meet works best for you. Another part of our mission and goals is to start with sponsoring nonprofits as well as we grow. Some of our monies, of course, that we collect through the membership will actually start sponsoring nonprofits. Those that are members will get a hand in helping choose which nonprofits that we will actually sponsor. So come learn more about us, come visit, see if we're a good fit for you, and see if it would benefit you to be a member of our actual network. Again, that's Relationship Connections Referral Network. It's $47 a month to be a member. Our next meetings is September 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time for our bi-monthly meeting, and our next gathering and training is September 27th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, okay? So, and again, if you do have any questions, put them in the comments below or send me a private message about any of our meetings. Or if you would like to be a special guest speaker at one of our gathering and trainings, I'm always looking for special guest speakers as well. Or if you would like to be come visit our bi-monthly meetings and actually speak at one of those as well, just contact me. Send me a private message and we can get that set up. I can give you the dates that I have available to where you could actually be a speaker for one of those events as well, okay? All right, let's dive in to our topic for today, which is digital organization. I know we talked about organization last week, but that was more of organizing your office space, okay? Or the space where you're actually going to be doing your work, okay? So now we have our office space or our workspace organized from last week. So today we're going to talk about actually 3 platforms that I use myself within my business to help keep my business and my clients, team, etc. organized, okay? So as busy entrepreneurs, and I do have some notes, if you see me looking down, I'm going to be using my notes. As busy entrepreneurs with, a growing team or a growing business, you have different projects going on at the same time, right? Say you have 5 to 10 clients or something that you're working with at, one given time, you're going to need, those are different projects, right? So you're going to need to organize each one of those projects with those clients, okay? So, and here are a few of my top 3 that I like to use when getting all my online documents or online projects organized as I'm working with clients and my team. The first one is Trello. It is what I refer to as a digital version of Post-it notes, okay? I love the colorful layout of using lists and cards to organize my team and my projects, okay? When I'm referring to projects, I'm referring to like client work, because I do have various clients and each client has a different type of work or a different task that they are requesting for us to do, right? So once you create a card for a project, you can place an attachment, checklist, due dates, and more in that card and share it with others. So, that's a good place for me to put all the information about one project or, whatever a client is requesting and share it with my team as well. Trello also integrates with many other apps, such as Google Drive, Dropbox, Slack, and Evernote. So if you try Trello and love it as much as I do, don't be surprised if you don't start using it for other things as well. Even possible personal organization, right? So Trello is a really, really great tool, or CRM, if you will, to use in your business. It's also free, a free platform that you can use to help keep your business and your clients organized. All the different projects that you do for those clients, okay? So Trello is the number one. Next is Google Workspace. Oh my gosh, who does not like Google, right? We all use Google for one reason or another, right? So those who know me know that I use everything Google. It's a cloud-based system that allows you to customize and organize your entire business on one platform. And Google's also free, okay? So Trello is a free platform to use. Google Workspace is a free platform to use. Who doesn't like free? So Google Workspace is perfect for working with virtual teams. You can create team drives or share Google Docs with each other. You and others can collaborate with each other in Google Docs and share whatever information in the drives. Google Workspace includes all the Google apps such as Gmail, Google Calendar, and more. There's so many different spaces you can use within Google Workspace, right? It integrates with many other systems such as Apple Mail, so it can easily work with different devices and systems, which is good because a lot of different people use different devices to work on, right? Your tablet, your phone, your laptop, wherever you may be trying to do some work. Google Workspace is the preferred platform for most people who do business online. Even for those that don't do business online, I'm sure they still use Google, right? That everybody uses Google in one way or another, whether you're using the Google Docs, the Google Sheets, the Google Slides. There's Google Drive, Gmail. Almost everybody has Gmail address, right? So there's so many different places that you can use the Google Workspace. So that is platform number 2. All right, platform number 3 that I use to stay organized is Honeybook. Now, the other 2 platforms are free. Trello and Google Workspace are free to use, especially like if you're just getting started and trying to get set up in your business. Those 2 platforms would definitely be a go-to for you. Now, Honeybook, they may have a free trial basis when you first get started. I'm not sure. I've been using Honeybook for quite some time. But when I did first start using Honeybook, I think there was a free trial period to use it before you actually start paying for the platform. But it is a paid platform to use, CRM also. So Honeybook is perfect all-in-one platform for all small businesses. When I started using Honeybook, I could combine multiple business functions into one centralized location. No more switching back and forth to different apps or systems, right? When someone books a consultation call with me, it's through my Honeybook scheduling link or a coffee chat even. Some of you may have scheduled a coffee chat with me, right? So that went through Google. I do have a visitor. Thank you, Facebook user, for being here. You're welcome for sharing the great information. Good to see you here today. Thank you for joining me. It doesn't show your name. You have to get, I'm using a platform called StreamYard to do my live. So you have to give StreamYard permission to actually show your name. Okay. So of course, no going back and forth, right, to the different apps or system. But when somebody books a call, a consultation, or a coffee chat with me, it goes through my scheduling link in Honeybook. So Honeybook has client intake forms and questionnaires that you can use for prospective clients as well, those that may become your clients later. It allows you to track your leads from the interest form through the consultation to the client closing, to them actually coming on board and becoming a client and working with you. Isn't that amazing? You can send proposals, contracts, invoices, and so much more on this platform. I no longer have to write out contracts and load the document into an online signature program and then send an invoice separately through another program. There's none of all that back and forth stuff, which is amazing. Using Honeybook has saved me so much time and helps me run my business more efficiently. Honeybook also integrates with Zoom, Google Calendar, Gmail, and QuickBooks. Isn't that amazing? So again, these are my top three platforms that I use. Of course, there are other platforms I use as well, but Trello, Google Workspace, and Honeybook are my top three platforms I use to help keep my business organized online. Okay. So last week we talked about getting your workspace organized, your office or wherever your desk is where you do your work, the things that you would need, the different tools you would need to actually stay organized physically in your workspace. Okay. All right. This is digital organization. And these are three that you could just start out with. If you're just starting your business, this is a good place to start. Like I said, Trello is free to use. Google Workspace is free to use. And Honeybook is not very costly. And like I said, they may have a free trial period, like, X amount of days or something where you could use it, try it out for X amount of days for free, just to see if you like it and see if that's going to be a good tool for you in your business, because everybody's business is different, right? So the tools and platforms I use for my business may not be the best fit for your business, just because you have a totally different business than I do. These are tools that I use within my virtual assistant business, Tiger Eye Solution. I use Trello, I use Google Workspace, and I definitely use Honeybook. So anybody that has scheduled a consultation with me or coffee chat with me or has actually became a client of mine or of Tiger Eye Solution, you have scheduled a call of some kind, whether it's a coffee chat call, a consultation call, a Zoom onboarding call, whatever kind of call it is. You've used a link that I set up through Honeybook to schedule that call. Okay. So again, these are my top three online tools that I use to keep my business organized. And you can use them as well if they're a good fit for your particular kind of business. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments below. I love to connect with others. Again, you're welcome to go join the free Facebook group, Relationships Connections. We'd love to have you come join our next bi-monthly meeting and check out the network. Or if you have questions about any of these platforms that I talked about today to help keep your business organized or to start getting your business organized, if you haven't got that far yet, I'll be happy to answer your questions. Or if you want to schedule a conversation to talk, dive deeper into a conversation about these platforms or the network itself, whatever the case may be, I'm happy to do that as well. So have a good rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you again next week.